Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. We are so excited to have you again. The governor of Ebonyi State has vehemently rejected to be in the same zone with Anambra State. And he has given his reason, but guess what? The reasons are not good enough. And this has triggered a lot of reactions from Nigerians. And most people are talking so much about Anambra State that the state has so much problem and all of that. That's why Umahi is even quarreling with the IGP, Inspector General of Police, and demanding that he should be returned to the zone he's coming from, that he doesn't want to be in the same zone with Anambra State. Wow. Why, why is that happening? Why is he demanding to return back to the former zone? We are going to realize that in a jiffy. But before we continue, please, if you've not subscribed to the channel, kindly just hit on that red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish a video on our channel. And the news have it that Governor of Ebonyi State, David Umahi, has asked Inspector General of Police Mohammed Adamu to remove Ebonyi from the newly created Zone 13 located at Ukpo in Anambra State. He added that the state was comfortable remaining in Zone 9. According to him, he said, "I don't know who smuggled us to Okwa. I have no idea. We cannot be in Oka." Umahi said he spoke while inaugurating the Ebonyi State Community Policing Advisory Committee at Ecumenical Center, Abakaliki. According to him again, he said, "I have a little disagreement with the AIG Zone 13 in Okwa. We cannot belong to Oka. You must know your level to succeed in life." The question is, what level? I don't understand. "I move our people from Calabar into Umuahia. I don't know who smuggled us back to Oka. I have no idea. We cannot be in Oka. 1. The roads. 2. Insecurity. Are people going there? 3. There's so much money around that place we don't have. Let us be in Umuahia with our little money. We are in Umuahia. We cannot go to Nnewi," he said. Governor Umahi further decried the increasing insecurity in the state and urged security agencies to brace up. "Police is more active in the day than in the night. CP, I want to see SARS in the night. The much I see them during the day, I want to see the safer highway in the night and see them in the day. Not that they have not done very well, but we have to remain the best." Wow, a lot of reactions from different quarters in respect to this, and the big question is why that open rejection of being in the same place with Anambra State. What is it about this Anambra State? Let's just look at what the reaction of the people. And this one says everyone is steadily dissociating from Anambra State as a whole. No one wants anything to do with Anambra. Chesi. We must so much problem for a state. Funny enough, they have so much crisis between themselves. See how Otto Eze and the governor Obiano are fighting dating, and they want others to join them in their show of shame. For me, a different zone should be created for Enugu and Ebonyi. Let Abia and Imo have theirs, and Anambra should be alone and kill themselves if they wish to. Oh my God, this is not good enough. Another person who is coming from a different direction says the level of insecurity in Ebonyi State is way higher than Anambra. Umahi is right with his position. No stone should be left behind. And another person here say Otto Eze has successfully gathered a very bad reputation for himself. What he wants to do in Anambra might swallow him up. And this one says Otto Eze will be a bad influence to Ebonyi State. Another person here responding to the first, the reaction of the governor, reason the governors gave, and says here, he said, even when everyone is talking, these ones are still talking. These are the same people that will be shouting Biafra on social media, but can't stay with another state. Umahi's anger is because there is no IPOP in Anambra State. So the IGP should move Ebonyi as quickly as possible back to Umuahia where there are millions of IPOP. This is not a hard request. IG should grant them that. But how true is that is what I don't know. The person is just making a comment. And another person here says every state should be allowed to stay where they are comfortable. That's why the governor is the chief security officer of his state. This is really, really a serious one, I can assure you, because the way at which this man is responding is outrightly shocking. But then, if you really want to look at Anambra State, they've been trying. Governor Obiano has been trying, but in terms of performance, I would say that they are not up there. And they had been fairly recently. There have been a lot of crises between the governor and the monarch. And one of the person that came in there to salvage the monarch was actually Otto Eze, who is a billionaire. It's into different businesses. He's a multi-billionaire. And, him coming in, he's trying to like put pressure on the government that the government must release all the due dividends of the monarchs to them. And that has created a lot of tension, and because that has created a lot of tension, he even made some attempt to take some monarchs to presidency so that they can go present their situation, present their own case, so that the president can look into it. According to Otto Eze said that Obiano has been given monies meant for the monarchs, which he has refused to give to them. That's what he said. And with that, he said he should change, or he will be taken to court, or he will also open up about what is happening in the state in respect to the monarchs, to the presidency. And that was almost being consummated when they went to, Abuja. But unfortunately, they couldn't, get the result that they wanted. By the time they came back, the 12 monarchs that went to report the governor at presidency, they were relieved. They were kicked out of office. And when they were kicked out of office, though we've not gotten enough confirmation from different media houses, but the ones that we know says that Prince Otto Eze has bought for those guys who were kicked out of office brand new Lexus Jeep. That's what we heard. But we are yet to fully confirm that information. If it is that it is done that way, it's good. But then we have to be careful so that we don't bring in, quarrel among ourselves. Imagine how this guy just openly rejected having anything to do with them. I don't know if the two governors are, in the same, they're okay with themselves. Because for me, it's really shocking. No governor had come out openly to say such a thing, for Umahi, who is really performing. Because right now, if you want to look at the economic situation of every state and the level of development project wise, I think everybody knows that Umahi is doing superbly well. But for him to openly reject being a part of any zone that Anambra State is inside is really, really questionable. But it's not good enough for one to begin to question why was he smuggled to that zone that he likes to stay back on Umuahia. Not that Umuahia is really superb. I say it's not really, really superb. But for him to reject that way, it means there's something that is overly problematic in Anambra State, which he doesn't want to get himself involved with. And guess what? It's really a serious situation. These issues must be resolved immediately in Anambra State so that they can be one big family in the southeast. Because if you cannot work as a people, then there is no way your plans can be unveiled. Well, however, that's where we're going to leave it. Go to our comment section. Let us interact.